everybody, Dragon Hawk Guy here with another off-season update for all the 12s out there in Seahawks Nation. Before we get started, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video, and be sure to comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are about how the off-season's going so far. What do you think about the signing that happened for the Seahawks today? And do you think it matters whether or not we actually get Jadeveon Clowney back after you hear about the story that I'm about to update you on today? First up today, a free agency signing. But don't get too excited, it's not the guy you're hoping for, but it is a guy we might actually need. It's for guard Jordan Simmons. FieldGulls.com is reporting that guard Jordan Simmons has re-signed with the Seattle Seahawks after the Hawks non-tendered him earlier this year, after he spent all of the 2019 season on the injured reserve with a bad knee. Part of the reason why Jordan Simmons might have been released was because if he hadn't been released before they re-signed him, he would be an exclusive rights free agent, which would mean that the Seahawks would not be able to split up his salary in case he got injured again. Brady Henderson is reporting that this is common for young players coming off of injuries, and Jordan Simmons did have 3 starts for the Hawks in 2018, played pretty decently, so this might be a good way to get some depth, and fingers crossed that Jordan Simmons might actually be able to stay healthy for all of 2020. The second story today is the story that's not a story, but it's a story, and it's still a developing story, so it's still a story. Of course, Jadeveon Clowney. Heavy.com is reporting that the Seahawks' rumored contract to Jadeveon Clowney is nowhere near what we all thought it would be, and clearly nowhere near what Jadeveon Clowney wanted. Heavy.com is publishing a photo that originally appeared on the Pick 6 that is theoretically a contract offer that the Seahawks made to Jadeveon Clowney on March 17th, and it's nowhere near what we thought it would be. The picture on the Pick 6 shows an alleged contract offer from the Seahawks to Jadeveon Clowney for 2 years, $27 million, with an $11.5 million signing bonus. There would be a $10.7 million salary for 2020, and a salary bump into 2021 for $16.25 million. The $11.5 million signing bonus also includes incentives if Jadeveon Clowney has 6 sacks or more. Clearly that $13 to $14 million per season is significantly less than the $17 to $18 million we were told that Clowney would be willing to settle for, and a lot less than the $20 million a year that he clearly wanted. NFL Network's Mike Garofalo told KJR yesterday that there was, quote, slim to none, unquote, chance of re-signing Clowney, especially after the Hawks went and signed Benson Mayowa. Also, ESPN 710's Dave Wyman told the Seattle Times he believes the Seahawks were moving on from Clowney after they signed Benson Mayowa, and the $13 to $14 million per year is sort of a take it or leave it type deal. Clearly, if Clowney was getting that $17 to $18 million around the league, he would have gotten it by now. Apparently, this $13 to $14 million per season offer is typical of what the rest of the league is also offering Clowney. So the question remains, are the Seahawks now officially done with Jadeveon Clowney? And are you guys, all the 12s out there, okay with moving on from Clowney? Clearly very talented, but also injury prone, probably going to miss a couple of games per year. As for other options at defensive end / 5 technique defensive tackle that could rush the passer, Heavy.com in a separate story is reporting that the Seahawks are targeting Jacksonville Jaguars defensive end Yannick Ngakoue, who just turned 25. Ngakoue was a top 100 NFL player in 2018. Obviously, the Seahawks run a very similar defensive style to the Jacksonville Jaguars after Gus Bradley took it with him when he became the Jaguars head coach several years ago. So it looks like Ngakoue might be a pretty good fit for the Seahawks defense. We shall see. Also, Pro Football Network's Benjamin Albright reported that 3 other teams have expressed interest in Ngakoue. That includes the Packers, the Jets, and the Eagles as possible trade partners. Also, keep in mind this would have to be a trade. This isn't a free agency signing, so the Seahawks would probably have to give up a 2nd rounder, maybe a 3rd rounder to get Ngakoue. Plus, they would have to sign Ngakoue to an extension to really make this contract / trade worth their while beyond this season. So what do you guys think? Do you guys want Ngakoue? Do you want Everson Griffin as a free agency signing where we don't have to give anything up for him? Or should we keep going after Jadeveon Clowney and hopefully not have to break the bank to go sign him? Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. And in those comments, let me know, are you done with Jadeveon Clowney? Is it time for the Seahawks to move on? And if we don't get Clowney, who do you guys want us to go out and get? Should we go out and get Ngakoue? Should we get Everson Griffin as a mid to high level signing free agent? Or should we just draft a guy in the first round? Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. I've been Dragon Hawk Guy. I'll see you next time.